Hello and welcome back, my beautiful, beautiful blossoms. We are here today with that very peculiar interest in why are we here? What are we doing? Like, what happens if we know our highest calling? And how are we going to go ahead and answer the calling? And that is something that needs a little bit of extra cleansing here because I could just sense it with our energy, my beautiful blossom. It's something that's exciting but scary. And at the same time, it could be a little bit of fearfulness that makes us hesitate and hold back from our true selves. Even though we know it's something that we're yearning to do, it's very scary at the same time. So we're going to draw some cards and ask our ancestors and spirit guides where we should go. With the card of Mirror, who or what is triggering you? We have to ask ourselves within this time of interesting reflections that why are we even questioning if we should follow our highest calling, right? It's something that it kind of has its own pulse, its own breath, shall you say, but we could feel it deep within ourselves. And so we know we can't find that from anything else outside of ourselves, but yet we still keep looking, right? It's our inner temple, something that our spirit team is telling us to devote our time to. We have to seek the portal of our heart. And what that means is you've been told by some that the heart's desires are evil, right? No, that's not right, my beautiful blossom. We've been heavily miseducated as to what the heart's purpose is and what it does for us in real time. With this timeline that you're on, my beautiful blossom, you're feeling that pang in your heart because you know there is a higher calling to what you're doing. Whether that be a selfless serving act of kindness, but it pays you back in that way of just knowing that you can be a blessing to other people. That's a highest calling. It doesn't have to be, I'm going to be the next president. I'm going to be the next CEO of a innovative thing, whatever it might be. And that's why we're feeling this opposition here. It's an imbalance. It's a point of tension. And it's a bit of a power struggle because we have something of what the society tells us to do, right? We have two different perspectives. One perspective is that of our own, and the other is the world. And we have to step outside the box for a moment because this moment is a challenging situation. It's a mountain for us to climb with this square in our astrological reading here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull us some planets and houses and see what comes out. And a bunch of cards just fell down to the floor. So that means we definitely need some grounding, my beautiful blossom. Step outside, go sit against a tree, and just feel the cyclical nature of that tree, recycling your energy, because my beautiful blossom, you are not paying attention to what it is that your higher self is trying to communicate with you. Your ancestors are saying, hey, you might be on the right path, but you're not doing it with your full heart. Your heart is not deceptive. It's actually your GPS center. It tells you where to go, where not to go. And as of recent, you haven't really been fully following your calling. Maybe you have been just a snippet, but your spirit team wants you to go all in. And don't look back. Don't look to what others are saying, what you should and what you shouldn't do. And that's why it's calling in this mirror energy. Maybe look at yourself in the mirror, speak words of affirmation. Have a cup of tea, which I'm going to pour for you just now. We're going to see what kind of information we're getting here. So I've seen a little bit of a Saturn planet. A little bit of discipline here is what we're calling for. And we definitely need to tie up some loose ties here, which might be one or two, but once you do, it'll dissipate and it'll go. It'll actually be clear for you to see where your next steps are. So answering your highest calling, my beautiful blossom, is really not an easy thing. And it might be something as simple as, tapping into your ninth house of spiritual growth. Meditate more. Pay attention to the small things. Take some breathing meditation therapy, which is what I do offer on my TikTok channel. And, find something that you are comfortable doing. Tap into your inner child energy. Play outside. And this one I just thought I might show to you. You're the best thing I've ever found on this earth. And that's actually so true. Sometimes when you are receiving a message from your heart saying, hey, I'm not being true to myself, I feel like I'm going to feel like an outlander, somebody who's not going to fit in. My beautiful blossom, that is none of your concern. Because those of us who are out here, like yourself, we're waiting for your message. We're waiting for you to bring about in a very strategic way and in an integritous way, if that's even a word. We respect what you have, and we want to see what you have to give us. And so with that, my beautiful blossom, it's a very repetitive message here. And if you notice here, we have some of the same colors kind of chiming in. And with the square in Virgo, might need to organize our thoughts. Maybe start journaling. Put down our thoughts here, because that's our most challenging part. Sometimes we are so caught into our thoughts that we're not realizing that the very answer that we're asking for is right where we have it, in our thoughts. Our thoughts race in a million different directions all day. I need you to just pause for a moment. Go outside. Be in nature. Meditate. If you don't like going outside because, I don't know, maybe it's too hot, just picture yourself in a space where you are enjoying the atmosphere. Do it with your mind's eye. Take a couple of deep breaths. And with the energy of the moon, tap into your emotional needs, nurturing yourself first and foremost, my beautiful blossom. Because you can't take care of other people unless if you take care of yourself. And in doing so, this will transform the way that you see your situation. Because your situation is highly mutable. You just need to surrender to the flow of the universe. And do welcome that change, because transformation can be a little bit scary, because things will be upheaved. Things will shatter, things will change, people might leave. And that can be a reason why you are putting off this change. And it's because you very well know that it's going to change relationships that you currently have. It's going to change job situations that you have. It might even change your financial situation, and not in a bad way, but in a way that you are like, I don't know if this is going to work out. Can I even get paid for something like this? My beautiful blossom, the universe has a way, and this way is not the fool's way of you not being supported. This is definitely a thought that has been sown into your seed of thought processing, that you can't make an income, or you can't do it because you're just not good enough. My beautiful blossom, the universe is telling you, those are wrong ideas. You are absolutely successful in everything you do. You just have to sow the seed with your intentions, not other people's intentions. And it's interesting because I was told intentions are fleeting, but your desire is everything. And speaking of the heart, when it is absolutely engaged and enveloped in a very melanous very way, if that's even a word. I'm thinking of a word that's like, very happy, very wedding, very merry, very joyous occasion, when your heart sings that tune of uniting with oneself. And it's interesting, we have a pair of couples here, and that's what I'm pointing out here, is that you have 2 here, 2 there, and 2 there. But that is literally a self-reflection of yourself. You don't need anyone or anything outside of you. Because when you look for external support, you won't find that transition. You will have the death card in reverse, where you are avoiding this transition. You're just seeing this challenge and you're sweeping it under the rug. And that's what's going on here. Don't do that to yourself, my beautiful blossom. This isn't about the collective. This is about you. If you do not do what you are highest called to do, you will not reap the rewards that the universe has in store for you. So let's turn that and let's see what the universe wants to give you. The universe wants the wheel of fortune to turn in your favor. So let us go forward with wisdom, knowing ourselves first and foremost, slowing down our breaths and taking in the advice and the counsel of this very message that's being sent to you today from your spirit teams, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and the divine ones who are smiling on you. And they're just nudging you in the way that, hey, what you're doing now, you're not following your calling. You're avoiding this beautiful blessing that waits for you. And you're doing it because of external thoughts, external words that have been said to you. But I want you to answer this calling, because when you do, my beautiful blossom, the image, the false image of you will dissipate. And that is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So with that being said, my beautiful blossom, I want you to take with you this message today. I want you to answer your calling. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to grab the Judgment card, put it under the moon, and see what kind of fortune gives us. What fortune is ahead of us if we answer this highest calling? What waits for us? What is going to be the treasure that we are going to reap? Your magical abilities are growing. Use them wisely. Wow, my beautiful blossom. That actually is better than any treasure on earth that you can receive in material goods. This means, my beautiful blossom, that your creative energies are in full bloom and you have to express yourself, because there is your magic. And you will be able to do many beautiful and wonderful things. And it's something that money cannot buy. Reputation cannot serve you. Your magic, your power that you have here is something that you have to answer to. So please, I urge you, do it today, because we all need this wonderful, wonderful gift that you have. And so with that, my beautiful blossom, I send you on your way with my love, peace, and happiness. You stay blessed out there.